This is some accidental corn from my father's garden, and corn is something that he's growing for the first time. Hi everyone, and welcome to Fresh from My Garden. So, this is from my parents' garden, and these are some corn plants that are growing, and some of them are ready for harvest. As you can see, that the silks have started to turn brown, and he was waiting for us to arrive so that we can harvest this. So, corn is pretty much a summer crop and it grows very easily without too much of care. And now, here, my husband is harvesting the first cob of corn from the garden. So, as he is harvesting the corn, I'll tell you the story about this accidental corn that my father grew in his garden for the first time. So, we usually buy popcorn seeds from the grocery store because we all love making popcorn as a quick snack in the evenings. But some of those seeds that my dad had in his kitchen got a little bit of pest infection or some bugs inside. So, what he did is he placed those corn seeds out to feed the squirrels and the birds that frequently visit his garden. So, due to the wind and the heavy rains that have been constantly happening in our region, some of those corn seeds have fallen over the wall and into his garden. And one day he noticed a lot of corn plants growing in the garden. So, this is pretty much the reason for this accidental or volunteer crop that he had in his garden, and he has never tried growing corn before. So, now that he saw that these plants have grown really well, even without much care, he's really excited to really plant some corn in his garden in the next season. So, as we are harvesting and removing the husks of the corn, you can see that they have not really developed well. This is an overripe baby corn which we cannot use, and there are a few corn cobs here that have not completely developed, or some have over ripened. But still, this is a great thing to see that accidentally throwing a few seeds in the garden and without giving any care, these have developed so well. And definitely, my dad is so excited that he will start growing corn in his garden on a regular basis. Since some of these seeds have over ripened, they can be dried up and used. This is one small crop that seems fresh and it can be consumed, but several others have over ripened, and these seeds can be dried and stored to be sowed again in the next season. We also left some out for the birds and squirrels to enjoy, and they do regularly visit this garden every morning. So, this is how we stumble upon a lot of new things that we can grow in the garden. So, many times there are things in the pantry like dried beans or even vegetables that go rotten, and we just randomly throw them into the garden, and in a few days, you will see a lot of new plants. Throughout my gardening journey of almost 10 to 12 years, every year I try to grow something new and different, and this is one new experience for my dad, and he has really enjoyed it. So don't limit yourself to just a few things that you can grow in your garden. Anything from your pantry, like dried beans or vegetables that go spoiled or rotten or have any sort of bugs in them, you can just randomly throw it into your garden and see if it grows, and that will be a new learning experience. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and saw how something accidental worked well for us, and I hope you will also be encouraged to try something new in your garden. Please do support my channel by regularly watching the videos and also subscribing to my channel. Thanks for watching Fresh from My Garden.